Y'all, welcome to the first YouTube video. I'm gonna kind of start doing these. I kind of spent some time and a little bit of money into starting to make content and stuff like that. So this is gonna be the first video. Bear with me. I'll eventually improve with all this content stuff. But just want to start the first video off by introducing myself and mainly this is going to be like about trading, stuff like that. And yeah, so my name's Creighton. I've been trading for about 3 years now. Yep, about 3 years. And first year, traded options, was unprofitable for the whole year, lost $15,000. And then second year was slowly getting better, kind of better. And then third year, finally, in 2026, we're doing pretty well. It's been a rough ride, honestly. Just honestly, eventually made it and kept going. Not fully made it, in my opinion, but got to a point where I'm comfortable, but always humble and never super content. But we'll get there eventually. That's really about it. I'm 21 years old. I've been able to achieve some pretty cool things at 21. I got my dream car, M4 Comp, as you can see, keys, pretty cool car. But besides that, bro, I really want to start posting on this and kind of doing like day in the life videos, and then just along with the journey, eventually I'll get into like full trade educational videos and stuff like that. But just to start it out, I'm gonna kind of keep it simple. But I figured I would just share some of my tips, or I guess expertise about trading. This is probably gonna be a pretty short video. Really, I think starting into trading, like the biggest thing you can probably focus on, or if you're trying to get into trading, I'll start there. Definitely, don't go right away and start finding a course and buying a course and paying money for a mentor, because that's just, a lot of people, they're working jobs still and they don't really have money to put into a course. And, a lot of those people, as we've seen, have been scammers, or just aren't who they say they are. And I feel like when you're learning something, especially like trading, you need someone who's fully transparent. You need somebody you can trust and who has a proven track record over the course of at least probably a year, I would say. And then really just find as many free videos as you can. Just grind on that content, really, and figure out the basics, where to start, stuff like that. And eventually you'll get to the point where you start figuring out a strategy and something that you like and that makes sense to you. So you don't always want to be switching strategies when you're first starting. So and that's what I did too, and that's what I'm saying, to not do this, because I went from trading supply and demand, or one strategy to another, because I didn't give it enough time to play out, and I didn't really understand it first, like understanding how it went, kind of, basically. It just didn't make sense to me. And I think that's the biggest thing for us, especially a lot of new traders, is find something that makes sense to you. Now, I can give you like a 99% win rate strategy, but you might see it a different way than how I see it, right? And I think that's the super big thing, is be comfortable with trading something you understand. Because if you're trading something that you don't even understand and doesn't make sense to you, then you're probably not going to be profitable with it. Or if you are, it's going to take you a really, really long time. But on to the next thing, I would say, after you go through all the free content, figure out your strategy, be paper trading for a few months. And I'm sure like you hear everybody say this because it's literally what you should be doing. Paper trade the strategy for a few weeks, few months. I wouldn't say get a funded account. Eventually you'll get a funded account, but not right away. Do paper trading, back test as much as you can, and eventually, you're going to have to take the risk or take the jump of buying a funded account. It's just like learning how to swim. You don't learn how to swim by sitting on the beach or sitting on the side. Like, everybody learns how to swim by getting thrown into the pool, getting thrown into the water, and then you learn how to swim. That's exactly how it is with funded accounts and trading. Is if you just sit on the sidelines and you just sit there, you don't do anything, you're not going to learn, and you're not going to figure out where your mistakes are, where your flaws are, and what you need to improve on. And honestly, after getting that funded account, you will fail. I'm not going to say you're going to pass your first funded account, maybe your first 5 or your first 10. And I know that might sound scary, and you're risking your own money and you're taking a risk with doing this trading stuff, but eventually it will pay off. Like, I can't guarantee you it's going to pay off, but if you stick to it long enough, it'll pay off. And I mean, it even shows with even businesses. I mean, every successful business owner has had 5 failed businesses, and that's just how it is. And that's how it is with trading. Okay, after you blow 5 accounts, after you blow 10 accounts, what if that 6th one you get a payout? And then you start scaling up after that. And the scalability with trading is you can't compare it to anything else. You can go from taking $1,000 payout to copy trading accounts. And I'm not going to talk too much in that because it's really irrelevant when you first are starting. You need to focus on the basics, and especially psychology too. Everybody will say, it's 80% psychology, 20% strategy, or 90-10. And it really is, because the strategy is the easy part, right? And a lot of people might think, oh, man, I don't need psychology. I already got it. I already got it figured out. No, no, you don't, bro. I thought the same exact thing. I got my first payout, and I was like, oh, dang, I'm chilling. And I scaled 3. Nope, blew those 3. Scaled the 3 again, blew those 3, back down to 1. And I thought it was my strategy, but no, it's your discipline. It's you setting expectations. And I could make a totally different video on psychology, which I am, because it's literally one of the most important things. I can't stress it enough. And especially going down that path of struggling psychologically, I literally had to go and get a psychologist for trading, and I've learned so much from him, and shout out to him. But it's a deep dive, but if you stick to it, it'll 100% pay off, bro. I mean, you don't have a reason not to. Like, what? So if you blow your funded account, if you fail trading, you go back to what you're doing. But if you make it, I mean, you can just go on and on about the pros and the benefits of making it happen in trading. And I mean, it's something like nothing else, bro. And I just kind of want to make this video to, if you were looking to start trading, these are kind of the steps that you can do. And kind of just help guide whoever, comes upon this video and wants to start trading, or maybe you are a trader and you just found this video. That works perfectly fine too. But comment down below in this video. I know this is kind of a short, quicker one, and that's kind of just because I'm just starting to make these videos again. And so, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below if you want to see more. Yeah, that's really all I got. Words of inspiration, keep going. Don't give up on trading. And, always comment down below if you need help with anything. Not one of those dudes who's going to be like, hey, pay me $1,000, $5,000, and I'll talk to you. It's stupid. I don't like the guys that are like that. But, yeah, enough yap. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it through the whole video, I appreciate it. And there will be more to come. Thank you.